So, on to more real things. Serious rumors that are flying around the community.
Here we go. I heard a rumor.
Serious
We
rumors
should make
flying
a shirt.
around.
We should make a shirt. I heard a rumor.
Um, I'm hearing rumors from multiple sources, Matt, that you are going, because the prize money is changing this year, that you are dusting off the Metcons and you've started getting at it.
Okay, let's talk about the rumors that are going around of like it's the biggest prize purse ever. They can add $1 onto the prize purse, and the prize purse is the whole thing. I always get this confused. That's for all the places all the way down. That's not just first place.
Right.
And then
The only one you care about, right, Matt?
yeah, why would I care about what 20th place gets paid? Like
Exactly. Agreed. We don't
but
get paid
then-
anything down there. I'll let you know.
Yeah, so I mean, like you see the things that get put out there of like the biggest prize purse. So it's like, nope, I don't read into anything until it's fact, not just like an exaggeration that it's like, well, it's not a lie, so it's true. No, it's an exaggeration. And B, the prize purse would have to be very astronomical for me to even consider going and competing again.
Like how much?
I have an idea.
Would an extra 100,000 do it?
Oh my God, no! Not even close. Like even if the prize purse, even if the prize purse was like an even million, I would still like. I'm not even really considering it.
$1 million. If it was $1 million for just to win the CrossFit Games, not including winning the events that you won, all of which last year except for 2, it's still not even a thought in your head.
No.
I want to see these. I want to see these checks rolling in from Hybrid, baby. I want to see them. Let me see them. Send it. Send it.
No, even for $1 million, like it's not tempting for me.
I'm really, really against paying down the line, and I think Consensus Fit, I think that is what they're going to do. I think they are going to spread the money out to lower
Because
places, and I'm
it's all
really, really
inclusive.
against that.
I
Yeah,
think-
I'm not a fan of
it's-
that.
Hold on.
I think second and third place should be. I think they've been trending in the right direction. I remember it was like when first place was like 275, and then second place was like 50 or 70.
50. Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
That's a steep drop. I think second place is bumping up. I think it went from first place is 300 to now maybe second place is 115. I think that's more appropriate. Third place,
I could see it. I still
it's
think
still a
second
good-
place should be higher.
I think, yeah, I think there's justification for second place being 50% of the prize money.
I agree.
Exactly.
I
That's what
totally agree. Totally
I'd
agree.
say, yeah, exactly. I'd say if it's 300, it should be 150. I thought that 5 times when I took second, it was 250-50. I'm like, really?
That's rough.
5 times less? I'm like, I know,
Yeah.
5 times less? I'm like, damn. Okay.
Yeah, I think the whole paying out so deep and at such a gradual slope, I think there should be more emphasis put on like, okay, everyone gets their flights and hotel paid for. Like if you're going to the games, I think there's a good justification for that. But then like paying out like 10th through 20, I don't know. I don't think you should be paying to play. I think that's very important because, like,
Right.
especially people
Yeah.
coming from like Australia, people that are flying in from overseas, and then even just people that are coming in. Like, you need to get to the games, say a week ahead of time. Well, that's a week of hotel. Then you probably have your significant other. You probably have your coach, and then if you're bringing a bodywork person, if you're doing that, like the games gets to be very, very expensive quickly if you're trying to take it seriously. And so, I mean, having some assistance to pay for the hotel or something like that, I think that's a
Well,
big.
isn't that? But so you're saying you'd rather give them money to get there rather than give them money if they just got in the top 20? I think that okay. Your price. I think that they should. I think they should pay down the line. I don't think it should be a huge amount by any means. But man, like if you want to see people still strive to get there and actually like give runs, right? You have to pay out a little bit. Look at golf, right? You have 150 guys on tour, and if you make the cut, which is typically about 50 guys, something like that, or maybe more, they pay out all the way to the like once you make that cut. And so if you don't make the cut, then you don't get any money. So I think top 20, if there's 40 people there, the top half should get paid something.
I think CrossFit's so far behind golf.
Oh, for sure. I'm not.
But you can't even
because the money.
Okay.
Like I was watching golf the other day, and it's like they're all wearing hats, shirt, belt, pants, shoes, clubs, golf bag, and a watch.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I heard on any given weekend, golf in the world makes more money than the entire season of football because of all the golf courses. Yeah, I heard the ecosystem of golf in one weekend is larger than the entire NFL.
Like how many football fans are playing in a football recreational league?
Yeah,
next to zero. Like if any. But then every person watching golf probably has a set of golf clubs. They're all trying to shave a couple reps off their score, whatever it is. And
it's not reps.
I think
it's not reps.
Strokes, reps, call it whatever the fuck you want.
It's reps, Josh. It's reps, Josh. Matt, that works.
They're not doing thrusters on the green, brother. I'm telling you that.
The whole goal of playing golf is to play less golf. Like that's absurd.
Exactly. It's the best.
Wow.
It's the best. How is it absurd? It's the best.
But
it's a
think about
gentleman's
this,
game,
Sevan.
Matt.
Sevan, we had.
Maybe you're not a gentleman.
That's debatable. But like CrossFit had other sponsors starting to come in, like what's the term? Non-endemic brands. And then one of Sevan's buddies nixed all the deals. Like there was a watch sponsor coming in, there was a steak sponsor, there was a car sponsors, and then they all got the rug pulled out from under them just abruptly. Like CrossFit has potential to track that way if people can see the bigger picture.
Everything Matt just said is 100% true. Not only were the non-endemic brands nixed, but the current sponsors who were trying to pour in a shit ton of money, more than the previous years, were told to go fuck themselves.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
and it's pretty much was like that. It was a hostile get out of here. It was like giving them the Heisman. It wasn't pleasant.
Yeah, I was supposed to. I was supposed to.
No
work
one should be
with,
treated like that.
I was supposed to work with a couple of the brands, and then I had contracts on the table. I was super excited because awesome things, and then just radio silence, and you're calling or email hey, is this thing still good to sign? And then you hear back from them months later or a year later, and you get the full story, and you're like, oh. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Well,
not from the sponsor, but yeah.
Let me look at the way they treated Nike. It was the same way, right? So
easy.
So I get a contract,
easy.
or I start talking to Nike back in whenever, it was forever ago, and
15.
might even been 14.
14. Yeah, you had the blackout.
Yeah, it was
the blackout,
14,
no logos.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And so, I start talking to them. I start reaching out to people and asking them, hey, is this going to be okay? Or, am I going to get my, am I going to get
Make sure to ask permission to make a living. Yep.
Right.
Kiss the ring.
You guys are pissing me off.
I get told, hey, you're good to go. Do it. And, get after it. And I do it. And then look what happens. Boom. You're like, nah, dude. You need to chill out. You need to put on them OGs. Get them OGs back. You're not an OG anymore. Oh, okay. So, it just makes sense, right? It just makes sense.
Matt, you got plenty of hand jobs, Josh. You got plenty of hand jobs from HQ. You better watch yourself, boy.
Josh, you probably know the full story of behind the Nike thing.
Yeah.
Of the original one. And dude, I did the exact same thing. I called and asked permission like a bitch. Yeah. It was the most looking back now, I just shake my head at you young naive child.
I know, man. I know. It was terrible. And then, you start hearing things and you're like, come on. But it's all right. It is what it is. And now look who's the sponsor. They're gone. Reebok's not even there.
Dude,
oh
CrossFit
my god!
sued Reebok. Yeah. Like what?
It's so funny.
What a good dude. We love you guys. Oh, you didn't spend enough on marketing? We're suing you.
We were not a good
Who's in your pocket?
You got a mouse
CrossFit
there?
was not a good
To anyone?
we were not nice to Reebok. We were not nice to Reebok at all. It was inappropriate. No one deserved to be treated that way. That being said, let's talk about some media deals. There were media deals on the table before the games went sideways that were multi-million-dollar deals that were going to be grown by 300% and with no extra work on our part. And they were multi-year deals, and we pushed it away. And to this day, I have no idea why. I have no idea why. And I asked the source many a time, and none of it made sense. And it would have been a win-win for everyone. It would have been a win for affiliates. It would have been a win for games athletes. It would have been a win for humanity in spreading the word of curing the world's most vexing problem. And it's just idiocy, just poor leadership.
What I heard. You have a new site.
But that being said, the company had a strong vision always.
So yeah, I agree. So